What's your thoughts on the recent BAFA statement which has been announced?
It's interesting. It's kind of the same way they've been going for as long as I've been involved, for about 10, 11 years now. They've always been very insistent that they do not want to go towards a semi-professional or professional model for the game, which there's a lot of debates and questions about due to the success of the leagues in Europe. For example, Germany, Austria, Finland, Sweden, places like that have really good adult leagues, arguably because they are semi-professional. It's kind of seems like it's a bit of a barrier towards the development of the game. Because obviously the argument they will make is that it's not fair to teams that don't have money, it's not fair to people that have to play against American imports, but if you look at Germany, it's just a really good example of it, of they don't have more athletes than the UK has. Like, player for player, their players aren't more athletic, they just get better coaching and better competition because of the semi-professional and professional model.
So would you say that with the BAFA refusing to go professional, it's really taking like a step back, or is it like hindering the chance of more people getting involved?
I don't think it hinders people getting involved, and it kind of depends on what BAFA's main goal is. If BAFA's main goal is to create the most competitive league they can, then digging their feet and stubbornly believing that every player that plays in the UK should be amateur, you're never really going to improve, because yes, you may have a wider audience and you may attract better athletes, but at the end of the day, the coaching isn't getting better. If BAFA want to increase participation across all levels, then I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, equally, there's an argument that a better national product at like a professional, semi-professional level would create more buzz about the game on British soil, rather than everybody just thinking the NFL is the be-all and end-all.
So with the NFL, do you think that the increase of the international series, and the more games going into Britain from the NFL, do you think that will help participation as a whole?
Absolutely. From the first international series game, which I believe was 2007, in those 8-9 years since then, it's the participation levels in British American football has grown massively. There's constantly selling out these international games, and now you've got more than one a year. And then you're seeing more people get into it because it's available on terrestrial TV again, and it's like a physical manifestation of, yes, this thing exists outside of the American borders. And a lot of good thing that really helps as well is a lot of people that go down to these international series games who play, amateurly. A lot of them will wear their team jerseys down, and people will say, "Oh, who's that team? I've never seen them before." And from there spawns that conversation of, well, actually, we play it in Britain, and here's the place you can go to find out where you can play. So I think it really helps participation, at least at a lower level.